In today's class, let us discuss about the topic discrimination on the lesson the problems of India and their solution. Yes, more discrimination we can find in our country. Yes, especially our Indian society is made up of patriarchal values. Yes, you know that what is the meaning of patriarchal values in last class? Yes, here the father is the head of the family and all power within in the father only, is it? So here the father-centered family is called the patriarchal family. So our Indian society is adapted this type of the patriarchal values. Understand this? So for that purpose here, our country we can see that gender discrimination we can see here. Yes, apart from that we can see that gender discrimination, caste discrimination, regional discrimination, so relation discrimination we can see in our country. On that, this is one of the discrimination we see that is the gender discrimination. Gender discrimination. Yes, discriminating the women and men on the basis of gender. Is it what it is? Here, accordance of the rule of the patriarchal values, we dividing the men and women is called the gender discrimination. In the sense, exploiting the any one gender on the basis of some values. Is it? In a sense, discrimination of the women on the basis of patriarchal values. This is also took place in the society. At present, we are facing this type of the gender discrimination. Women are not getting the good values in our society. Is it? If from the olden days. But another type we can see here on the basis of matriarchal values, we discriminating the another gender like the men. Is it? This type of the discrimination is there. Whatever it may be, in a sense, any gender may be here discriminate. Either it is the men or women is called the gender discrimination. At present in our country we are facing that on the basis of patriarchal values we discriminating the women. Understand? Is here for the purpose our government is improving the many more programs and providing the reservation for the women for the purpose of eradication of this gender discrimination in our country. For that purpose, it providing the reservation in the education, employment, is it in other fields also. Yes, here and our government is providing the reservation in the local body election. Is it in our country? 1/3 of the women are participating in the local body election. In a sense, 1/3 of the reservation is given. Is it? So likewise, our Karnataka government providing the 50% of the reservation for the women. Understand this? So by this government want to eradicate the gender discrimination. Understand? Gender discrimination means exploiting the any gender on the basis of superiority values. Understand this? This is called the gender discrimination. Yes, children, let us discuss about that another type of the discrimination. Yes, it is noticed in our country, that is the caste-based discrimination. Is it? Yes, it is the gift of olden days. So, in every sphere of our society, this type of the caste discrimination is there. Is it? What is the meaning of caste discrimination? In a sense, dividing the people and discriminating the people on the basis of exploiting the people on the basis of caste. In a sense, upper caste and lower class is called the caste discrimination, and it is one of the evil of our country. Yes, our government is also want to eradicate this type of the caste discrimination. As the people who are exploiting, who are the lower caste, those people are exploiting more and they are losing their human rights also in some societies. For that purpose here, government is implemented the many rules and regulations. Dear children, already we discussed in the social stratification about that what is untouchability. Is it? So on that, what are the measures, the legal measures is government is provided to eradicate that. So it is a notice in a sense government is always try to eradicate this type of the gender discrimination and caste discrimination also. Yes, in our part, that is in our constitution, part 3rd is explain about that. Part 3rd is explains about that what it is. It providing the freedom and right to the people in their constitution. Yes, in our fundamental rights, our country, every citizen got that right to freedom and right to equality. Is it? What is our country's citizen? Everyone got that right to freedom and right to equality under the part third. Is it? So through that government is providing the many more legal measures also for what purpose? To eradication of what is caste system. Understand? It says caste based discrimination also. Okay. This is all about the what is caste discrimination. Yes, children, let us discuss about that another type of the discrimination. It is witnessed in our India, that is regional inequality or discrimination. Yes, in our country after the independence it becomes a republic. Is it? So here we are seeing the varieties of state in our country, but some regions are gets the development, some regions are in backward. So it is a gift of colonialism. Is it? So after the independence our government is tried to do the development of the industries and development of these regions which are the backward in the period of British colony. Is it? Then afterwards we can see that in our country some regions are developed and some regions are in backwardness. Is it? After the independence government want to eradicate these regional imbalance. For that purpose it amended the constitution in according to the amendment of 371, here it provides the specific facilities for these backward regions. Understand this? So that's why we are saying that according to the 371 article here, A to Z, what is some backward places are there, backward regions are coming under this A to Z. Yes, our Karnataka, this type of the regional imbalance, government want to maintain solve the regional imbalance. For that purpose our Karnataka is come under the 371J article. Through that it want to make and it provide some more facilities and offers for development of the backward region in our Karnataka. For that purpose we are seeing that Hyderabad Karnataka regions. Understand this? As for that purpose here the DM Nanjundappa Samiti is there. This committee, what it is giving the suggestion that it is very necessary to remove the regional imbalance. Understand that? So afterwards only we are getting many more facilities under the article 371. So apart from that government brings some many more legal measures for that. So dear children, it is a very harmful for the country. It is because of Pakistan has become the separate because of what the reason? Communalism. Is it? So more Muslims are there, so they want to live on the places. For that purpose during the independence on the time they become the separate part in the period of 1947. But when this type of the regional imbalance is grows in our country, means those country which are in the backward country are the developed which are the developed region or backward region, either any one region will be ready to quit from our country. Is it? For that purpose we cannot give any chance for this type of the situation. Understand? So here it is a very necessary to maintain the regional balance in our country. So many more legal measures is government is taken already. Dear children, it is not necessary the legal measures, so we should accept the change is the very necessary to eradicate the any type of the discrimination like the gender based discrimination, caste based discrimination or regional based discrimination. As we should feel we are the Indian citizen. This is only weapon to eradicate all type of the discrimination. Well, dear children, in next discuss about the women's status. The status of the women is here. We can see that the great achievement at pre-independence period of the women's. Is it? As it is a notice that Kasturiba, Indira Gandhi, afterwards the Annie Besant, afterwards Savitribai Phule, likewise the many more women is a fight against for the various causes. Is it? And many more women have participated in the Indian freedom movement also. Is it? It is a notable. But after independence also we can see that the many more women have participated in the every field. In a sense they are getting work in the every field like the teacher, lawyer, engineer, pilot. Is it? In some women are also scientists and also the mathematician. We can see that it is witnessed in our country also. but still the women's status is not good. It's very necessary to curb out the some more problems of the women's. Is it? Yes, here, dear children, we can see that the department is called Women and Children Development Department. It is fighting to curb the some more problems of the women and children, like the dowry exploitation, is child marriages, then afterward the many more what are the problems are faced by the women. Is it? In our Karnataka, government is providing the reservation for the local body election. Already we know that. Similarly, our Karnataka is implemented that the Stree Shakti. Is it? Stree Shakti self-help group for the upliftment of the women in the economic field also. Is it? So this program is also implemented in our Karnataka for the upliftment of the rural women in the economic field also. Is it? Yes, dear children, not only this here. So it's a very necessary to curb out the exploitation of the dowry, then afterwards the child marriage, afterwards the child labor. For that purpose, government is implemented the many more acts, likewise Child Marriage Prohibition Act, is a Child Labor Prohibition Act. Similarly, here we can see that the Right to Education Act, Compulsory Education Act is also being out according to the 21A article. Is it? And it is the duty of the parents to provide the education for their children. Then it is the right of the every children to get the education also. Similarly, already I explained likewise what is the local body election in our Karnataka. It provides the 1/3 of the reservation for the women. Similarly, here we can see that what it is Stree Shakti, what is group is the self-help group is there. By that the Karnataka government want to upliftment of the women in the economic field also by this Stree Shakti. Okay, not only these children, here we can see that in the state level women commission is there, then central level women commission is there to curb out the all problems of the women. Understand this? Yes, it's a very necessary to providing the what is reservation in the all field, in education, in employment. So by that only it is possible to bring the women in the social sphere. Understand this? So this is the status of women in our country. Yes, dear children, let us discuss about the new topic, that is corporate strategy. Yes, here corporate strategy is one of the major problem of our country since 21st century, in a sense from the 21st century. Yes, here in our country also, when it globalized, then when it is become the modernized, from the 21st century we are facing this type of the corporate strategy. Yes, let us discuss about that. What is the meaning of corporate strategy? Yes, corporate strategy means a group of administrative measure, that is a group of administrative measure undertaken a company to achieve the what is predominated target. Understand this? What is a company? It want to achieve the maximum profit. For that purpose, it using the some more techniques and it adapt the some more techniques and methods to get the maximum profit. That is called the corporate strategy. So sometimes it is very harmful for our country and for the public also. Okay, is what it is a group of administrative measure undertaken by a company to achieve the what is premeditated target. What is they want to achieve the more target. Is it? So here a group of administrative measure undertaken by the company, that is it to achieve a premeditated target is called what it is corporate strategy. Is here a company, is it want to achieve the more profit. For that purpose it using some techniques and it using some methods to earn the more profit is called the corporate strategy. Is sometimes it makes a negative impact on our country sometimes. What is this corporate strategy is it influence negatively on our country also. Yes, here we can see that it influence the decisions on the government also sometimes. What is this corporate strategy? It is the influence on our government decisions and sometimes. Understand this? Then afterwards the corporate strategy sometimes they are giving the help. Afterwards, it is helpful for our society by that it is a CSRs. Is it? What is the CSR? That is a corporative social responsibility. Is it? So by this, any company, so what it is earning the profit on that, it giving the some more donation for the society. Is it? For the construction of the park, or giving the donation for the schools. Is it? Or construction of the bus stands. Sometimes it is helpful for the government, but sometimes it is not helpful for the government. Understand? It using the some more techniques. Then afterwards, it is providing the employment opportunity. Sometimes we can see that the more positive efforts from the corporate strategy, but not the positive efforts in sometimes. Understand this. By this, company want to achieve the more targets. So for that purpose here, they are spending that what is donating the amount for the some social institutions, for the health care centers, then afterwards for the educational institutions or construction of the park and any other things. Is it said that they donating? Why they are donating? So there is no social concern here. They want to escape from the tax is also main intention we can see here. Understand this? So here the corporate strategy is also one of the what is a major problem. We can see that government should take a very serious measure to eradicate this corporate strategy nowadays, especially in our country, is very essential.